was talking to a biblical scholar a couple years ago, and he was rehearsing a conversation with me that he had with someone else. And this person was saying, well, everybody believes that there's only one God. And he said, well, really? Have you talked to the Mormons lately? Have you talked to anybody who believes in Hinduism lately? They definitely do not believe there's only one God. This isn't old hat where we can just assume, well, everybody, of course, believes this. No, they don't. And if you're coming with that conception, then my challenge to you would be maybe part of what God is leading you into is the same way that God has revealed himself in the world that you might know him. Perhaps it's time to start taking those baptismal vows seriously to proclaim the good news of the gospel to those who believe that there are multiple gods and need to be led out of darkness into the light. Why does this matter? There are those who, some of them knock on our doors that say, well, Jesus isn't really God. The Holy Spirit isn't really God. Whether the Jehovah's Witnesses or Unitarians, there are people that, again, deny aspects of this faith that need to hear the truth of the gospel. Moreover, why does it matter that we articulate the indivisibility of God, that he acts inseparably in the world? We recognize this reality with schismatics, those who have thrust off the doctrine of God, those who have said sacramentology doesn't matter, it doesn't matter how we are actually receiving the gifts of God for the people of God. Those that have said, hey, you know what, let's just split off and we can throw off the government of the church as Christ and his apostles have established, that kind of schismatic, hey, let's kind of just break off and do our own thing. And part of what God is showing us, indeed what Jesus prayed for, is that we might be one as he and the Father are one. That for those who have split off from the church, throwing off its government, throwing off its doctrine, say, hey, actually, let's just come back to what the scriptures teach. Let's affirm what the scriptures teach together. So also with those who are de-churched, who have said, I believe these things, but I don't think I need to be together with other people. The union that God has as Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, he desires to give to us as gift. Again, what's Jesus' prayer? That these disciples of mine might be one in the same way that you, Father, are one with me. I and them and me, and you and me, and I and you. This union of God that seems incomprehensible to us is gift given to us that we might be one.